If I told you that your biggest leadership advantage in this next decade won't be your qualifications, your experience, or even your confidence, but your ability to work with AI instead of being intimidated by it, would you actually believe me? Because here's the truth. Artificial intelligence isn't replacing leaders. But what it will do is it will replace leaders who refuse to adapt. And Christian women in leadership, what about us? Well, we cannot afford to sit on the sidelines. AI is already shaping communication, decision-making, education, team management, hiring, performance conversations, project planning, to name a few. And the leaders who understand it, even at a basic level, will be the ones who lead with clarity, calm, and confidence, while everyone else scrambles to catch up. So in today's conversation, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know about AI as a female Christian leader without the overwhelm, the fear, or even the tech speak. Let's make it simple. Do you wish that you could lead your team in a way that honors and glorifies God? Are you struggling to overcome self-doubt as a leader and have a desire to be more confident in your role? Welcome to the Women of Faith in Leadership podcast. I'm Rika, and for the last decade, I've experienced my fair share of managing challenging employees and teams in middle management leadership roles. I committed my leadership journey to God, and it changed everything. And I'm ready to share everything I've learned with you. Now, if you're ready to lead your team in a way that honors God, grab that notebook and pen, and don't forget your chai latte, and let's dive in. Before we get deeper, if AI change or the future of leadership has been stirring up self-doubt or uncertainty for you, I want to invite you to grab the Imposter Syndrome Blueprint. It's my private faith-filled podcast that helps you overcome fear, overthinking, and the insecurity that makes new leadership challenges feel intimidating. It will help you step into the future with confidence instead of fear. Go to womenoffaithinleadership.com/blueprint to go and grab yours today. Here's what many Christian women are quietly thinking when AI comes up. I'm not techy. I'm too old for this. It's too complicated. I don't want to make mistakes, or I don't want to give it too much of my personal information. Everyone else seems to be ahead of me. What if I get replaced? I feel embarrassed asking for help. But here's what really is going on underneath for you. It isn't about technology. It's about confidence. Why? Because AI is scary. Feeling behind is scary. Feeling unqualified is scary. Feeling like you should know more is scary. Leaders don't fear the future. Leaders fear being unprepared for it. But you don't need to master AI. All that you need to do is you need to understand how to use it to make leadership easier, calmer, and clearer, and finally, more effective. And trust me, AI is a leadership tool, not a threat, especially for women of faith. So, let's jump into strategy. Here's what every Christian woman in leadership needs to know about AI without the overwhelm. Number one, AI won't replace you, but what it will do is expect more from you. Why? Because AI can process information, generate ideas, write drafts, automate tasks, organize data, but what it cannot do is build relationships. It cannot lead people, handle conflict, make judgment calls, disciple staff, embody character, model integrity, motivate teams, or even bring spiritual discernment. The future belongs to leaders with human strength and AI literacy. AI plus you, not AI instead of you. 2, AI makes everyday leadership lighter. Here are some simple practical ways that leaders are already using AI. Writing meeting agendas in minutes, drafting emails that sound warm and professional, preparing difficult conversations, creating policy drafts, designing staff development plans, outlining curriculum ideas, summarizing documents, turning notes into reports, planning events or professional development days, creating content for communication. Not because they can't do it, but because they shouldn't have to spend hours on it. AI actually gives you time back. Time to think, time to strategize, time to rest, and more importantly, time to lead. Number 3, AI helps you lead with more wisdom, not less. This is the part that Christian women often miss. AI removes stress, reduces emotional load, and frees your mind so you can lead with discernment instead of overwhelm. And when you're not drowning in admin, you can actually pray, think, reflect, problem solve, listen, make calm decisions, and invest in people. So AI doesn't weaken spiritual leadership. It actually protects it. I bet you didn't expect to hear that on this show. But really come to think about it, AI has done a great deal for me. And I want to share that AI can be a good thing if you use it correctly. Number 4, AI will demand clear, confident leaders. In a world where information is instant, leaders need clearer communication. We need to make stronger decisions. We need better boundaries, more emotional intelligence, conflict skills, people skills, self-awareness. But more importantly, as a Christian leader, we need discernment. AI can do all the tasks for you, but what it cannot do is the leadership part. If you are vague, fearful, conflict avoidant, or hesitant, AI will not fix that. But what it will do is it will magnify it. But if you lead with calm, strength, and clarity, AI will amplify that for you. Number 5, the future leader is not the loudest, it's the wisest. Circular workplaces will value emotional intelligence, discernment, moral clarity, relational leadership, integrity, communication, empathy, and strategic thinking. Christian women already carry these strengths. AI won't replace Christian leadership. It simply cannot do that. But what it will do is highlight how desperately the world needs it. So what is my thing that I want? What's the thing that you should be taking out of this episode? Is that if you embrace AI correctly, it will greatly help you within your leadership role. However, if you refuse to integrate with AI, then you're going to be left behind. And then that feeling of being left behind is going to cause more self-doubt, more imposter syndrome, because you'll probably walk into a future leadership role. And the number one thing that they want of you is to have AI knowledge. And then you don't have that. Then you might actually say that you do. You walk into that position and you have no clue. Whereas if you choose to embrace AI in the correct way, then it can actually help you and you can make it work for you, not the other way around. So if you've not explored AI, if you've not gotten down that rabbit hole, I can't give you any further strategy in this short podcast episode, but what I will suggest is that go and speak to someone who has already embraced AI. And if this episode has made you think, if the future of leadership is changing and I want to feel confident waking up into it, then your next step is the imposter syndrome blueprint. It was created for moments exactly like this, when change, pressure, and uncertainty makes you doubt your voice, your value, and your ability to lead well. Inside the blueprint, you'll learn how to stop second-guessing yourself, lead with clarity in stressful situations, step into new seasons confidently, silence fear and overthinking, and finally walk into the future with calm, Christ-anchored strength. If you're a woman of faith navigating modern leadership, this is a tool that you can't go without. Simply go to womenoffaithinleadership.com/blueprint to go and check it out. And in closing, I just want to say AI isn't the threat. Losing confidence is the threat. And you don't have to. You were born for leadership in this generation. God trusted you with his moments in history. Not by accident, but by assignment. So let's lead with wisdom, let's lead with courage, and let's lead with Christ at the center of everything we do. And don't let fear of the future make you forget who goes before you. And I'll be praying for you that this week will just be a fantastic week where you step out in confidence and that self-doubt and imposter syndrome will be left behind, and that you will be able to say, I've got Christ-like confidence. And I'm here to serve you. I'm here to pray for you. And I will look forward to speaking with you again next week. Bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave me a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts? It would mean so much to me to read your feedback. Also, it would really bless me big if you shared this episode with a fellow leader who might benefit from hearing today's message. And remember, put on the armor of God daily and walk by faith and not by sight. I'll meet you back on Monday for another episode.